Let me see. I'm checking. Okay. Yeah, we're live, Rich.
Okay, good.
All
Hey
right.
guys, how you doing? What time is it? It's time for the hot seat. It's 8:01.
It's 8:01, man. It's the top of the hour. Let's start it, man. Let's start it. It's the hot seat.
All right. So hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
And guys, I'm Ace Guzman. Welcome to the weekly hot seat with yours truly, so that we can actually answer your questions and challenges and go over some really cool stuff. And not only that, but also talk about some controversial topics in the industry.
Well, that's why it's called the hot seat, right?
That's right.
So as you guys know, I'm not home right now. I'm in the middle of traveling right now, visiting my mom in Massachusetts. So I just flew from Puerto Rico this morning to Massachusetts, and right now I'm doing a hot seat right here from my mom's house. So if it looks a little different back here, it's because, and the lighting is kind of off a little bit, it's because it's not where I usually do the hot seat from. So with that being said, that doesn't matter. We're going to do it anyways and help answer your questions and really get, help you get unstuck with your business. So that way you can start getting results that you're looking for. That's why we do this.
Yes, absolutely. So let's see here. Who has joined us on the live? Say hello and where you are watching us live from. And I'm going to go ahead and share this. Hello, Janet. Hello, Colleen. Thumbs up. Yeah.
Hey, Janet. Hey, Colleen. What's happening?
You guys got any questions about your business? Post them right there in the chat where you are watching us live from here. And I am going to make sure that we share this to our Internet Marketing Pros Facebook group. We can't forget those guys.
Can't forget those guys.
No, we can't. All right. Okay. So how was your flight, Rich?
The flight was smooth. It was smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, we flew over Long Island right to Connecticut and landed. It was pretty cool. Yeah. But I noticed a difference though when you're leaving Puerto Rico in this gorgeous blue water, and then you get over to this side, it's all gray and mucky looking. You know what I mean? It's a big difference.
That's right. It's totally different. It's like being a fish out of water. All of a sudden, it's like, why is it so cold up in here?
Well, it is warm today over here, but it's like when you're used to humidity over there and it's warmer, you come over here, you'll feel the chill. You will.
Wow.
Definitely.
So how long has it been since you haven't been back in your home state?
Since November 8th,
Yeah.
2021.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, 2021, November 8th.
So
we flew out to Puerto Rico at that time.
Did your mom cry when she saw you at the airport when she came and got you?
Nah, she was shocked. She was happy.
Aw, that's awesome. It was bittersweet, I bet.
I was shocked when I saw the new car. I was like, ooh, look at this.
She riding and styling, right?
Yeah. The whole dashboard looks like a spacecraft.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, I do miss you. It's not the same if you're here home. You know, it hasn't even been 24 hours, y'all.
All right, let's enough about me.
Yeah, let's get into
about you guys.
So here's the thing, right, Rich? We got some questions about marketing online from some of our watchers, and they asked questions about email marketing. So that's why it's really important that not only I'm here, but also you're here as well, because it might get technical. You know what I mean? So we want to see how these questions go. But first question is coming from Bill. Ace and Rich, how you doing? My name is Bill. I have a question about using Aweber. I'm working on building up my list of contacts, which is going well, but right now I'm using the email system built into the affiliate program I'm in, but it only allows me to send 30,000 emails per month. Here's my dilemma. I currently have 4,500 subscribers on my list. Well, good for you. That's awesome. And they keep growing, which is a good thing. But I want to know, according to you guys, what do you think is best? Should I continue to pay for the upgrade so I'm allowed to send those emails, or should I switch to Aweber and have my own autoresponder?
Ooh, that's a good question. When somebody's first getting started, depending on what system you're part of, sometimes they have built-in autoresponders and everything else like that, but there is a danger with that. And the reason why is because you don't know how long that autoresponder's been around for. And what happens is a lot of affiliates use the same autoresponder and autoresponders gets taxed. And what I mean by that is you start to get your emails thrown in the spam a lot easier, right?
Right.
Like we know of one program that you don't really see the inboxing all the time. It's because it's been around for literally almost 20 years,
Right.
right? So that email system is just taxed out. I mean, once in a while you get lucky, it gets inboxed, but the majority people don't see those emails. So it's always important to have your own autoresponder with your own domain name, and to have your own private email with your domain name attached to it, because that's separate from anybody else. And that helps you get more inboxing and get more results and get more visibility with your autoresponder when you're sending out broadcasts.
I couldn't agree more with you. There are these systems, and we've been part as super affiliates in these programs, and they do have that built-in auto response system, but we've always done, while they're zigging, we would zag, right? We're like, we're not
Yep.
relying on systems. We would always be like, no, we're not going to pay anything extra for that. If we can actually control our business, they would be worth it. But when it comes to those systems, you don't have any control. That's why it's recommended, Bill, that you do get your own autoresponder. So I'm with Rich on that one.
Yeah, get your own autoresponder. You're gonna be thankful that you did. You'll have a lot more control. You could do some segments that we talked about in previous episodes.
Yes.
A lot more control of your leads, how you communicate with them,
Yes.
and how you separate them by behavior. So if there's people that are not opening your emails, why are you bother even talking to them, right? Those could be like the non-openers. You know what I mean? Those are non-openers that you could just delete after a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's, like I said, there's more control that you have with an autoresponder with your own domain name, where you could follow up and do broadcasting and get more visibility. That's what it's all about.
It is. So hope that answers your question, Bill. Thank you so much for stopping by the hot seat and bringing that type of question. That was an excellent question, by the way, and way to go on the 4,500 subscribers.
Yes. Nice. Keep it up.
All right, you guys, did you get value from that? Now, if you are looking into getting an autoresponder, in all integrity, just get back with the person that actually, brought you into that system, whatever program it is, and just ask for their affiliate link. That's what you can do. If they're unreachable, untouchable, then let us know. We'll give you our affiliate link. Heck, you're just getting AWeber. Right, Rich?
All right. That's right.
All right. Next question is coming in from Sean. Sean says, hey, Ace, I tried making a video, but I don't think it turned out too well. I'm thinking about making another one, maybe with a script or adding some narration to improve it. What's your take on this? Don't try to be perfect, Sean. Do not aim for perfection. In the very beginning, when we first started, we didn't have all the bells, the whistles, the great tools, the great lighting, and the great camera. Heck, we didn't have the great environment either, but we still did videos no matter what. And Rich was working at Best Buy. I was working at Staples. I did videos in the locker room. You remember that, Rich? I did videos in the locker room of Staples.
And the videos in my Jeep.
That's right. Wherever I was thinking of a thought, and I was just like, boom, shoot video. You think I got time to be looking around and scrambling for special lighting and all that stuff? No. People will relate to you because you keep it real. And that's what they can relate to, is that transparency and the real deal of what it takes for you to build a business around your job. And that's what they're looking at, because obviously they're still working, but they're trying to find a way out to fire their boss. And you're sitting there trying to make videos look all perfect, like you got everything together and you're on the pillar and everything is, you're set free. No, you're not set free. You didn't fire your boss yet. You're still in the trenches. So you need to show that. So I don't say aim for perfection. I say do imperfect action.
Yeah, I mean, the old saying goes, don't worry about getting it perfect, just get it going. That's really what matters. And when you look at, like, let's say, content, for example, you don't have to have fancy editing stuff. You really don't. Like this video here, I do a little bit of editing when I put it up on YouTube, but it's not like any fancy editing. It's just, cutting out certain parts and, clipping different areas for more meat. So the value, gets out there a lot quicker, right? So there's no need for fancy cameras. I mean, look, right now, I'm at my mom's house. I'm using a regular webcam, right? Lighting's not perfect, but that's okay. It's not going to stop me from creating a video, right? And that shouldn't really stop you from creating a video either, okay? So make sure that when you're thinking about this, always put in the forefront of your mind, you know what? It's not going to be perfect. Doesn't matter, but I can always keep improving and make it better and better and better every day.
Exactly. And what better way for you to actually get going and taking imperfect action than my 90-day content marketing challenge, right?
Ooh, yeah.
People have bought it. It's like $497 one time. You have access to 90 pieces of content that you could actually do videos on and take imperfect action on. And I got some of my customers here that are actually on the live. Welcome, Candace. She actually has the 90-day content marketing challenge. She already started her day one. Then I have Jessica all the way from the Netherlands. She's going to be doing her 90-day challenge. She started today. So you see, people are going to take action and they don't want to overthink the whole process. I'm just there with them every single day in that course, walking you through day by day what to do each day. So that's something you want to look into, Sean. Definitely let me know. Hit me up. I'll send you the link to get the course. It's $497 one time, but it's totally worth it. You got some great downloads, cheat sheets, checklists, and accountability trackers connected with it, along with my recording videos for 90 days. So now you know what to do and you shouldn't have no excuse to do it.
Spot on. Spot on.
And it says in the feedback on the live, I just did one in the car because I'm waiting for my son at Taekwondo. There you go. I just right in the car. That's exactly how to do it.
Well, you got to think about it too. I mean, when you're out and about, that's like the best time because, any moment you can create a video. Now when we have technology like this, you just pick up the phone and just record a video. I mean, it's just so easy.
Yes. Right on. All right. Anybody else here, you guys? You have any questions? Let us know in the chat. Let me know, guys. Let me know.
By the way, how does my audio sound? This is going through the cam mic.
It sounds fine to me, hon.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
I don't want to use a laptop mic because they usually
post your questions.
Hey, right, Diane, how you doing, dear? We got Patty Dow. Hey, Patty, how you doing?
Yeah. John just joined here. John says, hey, this is John. I have a question, Rich, about Aweber too. I like my subscribers to go through the follow-up messages first before I start sending them these broadcasts. Can you guide me on how to set up automation rules or which tags I should be using to achieve this?
Okay, well, let me, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can share the screen over here. And I already have a diagram drawn out. And let's see here. Sign in through Google.
Are you able to do it from your mom's house, Rich?
I should be able to, yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
But there we go.
The audience says that it's good. Sounds good, Rich.
Okay, I'm glad. Let's see here.
John, Rich is actually doing something on his end. He's going to answer your question, and I'm sure he's going to do like an over-the-shoulder type of answer, because something like that does require a visual aid to help out in your understanding of what you need to do with your Aweber. And if you guys got Aweber and you're not able to do this, or you haven't done this, then definitely take notes. Take notes.
All right, I'm ready for the share screen.
Okay, Rich, awesome.
So make me co-host.
All right. Should be good now. Go for it.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So as you can see right here, this is a way to really segment your list. I talked about this before. And now you might say, like, what's the tag? I'm going to get into that so you understand. So whenever you start this process, you're going to go through an ABC process. The ABC process is a follow-up, openers, and clickers. So what's a follow-up? Follow-up is an indoctrination series of emails that people can go through to get to know who you are, and that's how you warm them up. Then at the end of that follow-up, they're going to get tagged. What's the tag name? It's going to be openers, okay? Once you actually tag it, and they go to openers, after they finish this follow-up series, the ones that actually do that, guess what? They are going to go in your opener segment, all right, automatically without you even being there. Now, what do we do afterwards? Well, when we look at this first tag openers, this is the playground. This is where we play, right? And what I mean by that is this is where we broadcast the email. We broadcast the email to the openers. And then as we broadcast that email, we do a tag within that broadcast and we call them clickers. Now, what are clickers? Clickers are people that have literally clicked on your link in your email, okay? So notice they're separate. Why are they separate? Because this one behavior are only openers, and openers don't make sales. People that see the offer make sales, right? So we want to build up that clickers segment as well by broadcasting and tagging clickers. So what you're doing is you're always adding and subtracting. So in other words, you're adding someone and then you're removing them from the openers list because you don't want to have a duplicate lead, okay? This behavior will build up your click-through rate, okay? So this will build up your click-through rate because the higher your click-through rate, the closer you'll get to that sale. And all this is, guys, this is a process so you understand. And once you get those buyers, here's the bonus tip. That's why it's in red. Start building up your buyers list. Control your buyers. A buyer is always going to buy, okay? So if a buyer is going to buy, wouldn't it make sense for you to build like a buyers list, right? Because buyers are more likely to buy more than once, right? That way you can see people try to make sales online, but they don't realize they'll make more sales with the current buyers that they have versus the ones that are trying to turn into a buyer. Makes sense? Because the process is always trying to find a buyer, find the diamonds in the rough. But as we find the diamonds in the rough, we move over to, we put them through this process, and then we actually become a buyer. We build up a separate list, which is called a buyer's list. Now you got them exactly where you want them. This is the true asset of list building, guys, is really your buyer's list. This here is nothing more than a process. Remember that, okay? All right.
Awesome. Great question. And there's your answer, John. Part 2, John says, well, what about Namecheap and getting hosting and buying multiple hostings? What do you say about that, Rich?
If you're talking about, is this connecting to email or just hosting?
He just says, what about hosting and
Namecheap?
buying multiple hostings from different platforms?
I would choose just one hosting. And if we're talking about hosting as far as building up your blog, I would just choose one hosting. That's really all that you need. If you need your own domain name email for your autoresponder, like Aweber, for example, because you need your own domain name private email. You can't have a Gmail, a Yahoo, a Hotmail. You don't need that because that's going to hurt your sending rate, all right? And you're just going to go right into spam. So what I want you to do is, I want you to think about this. Get a domain name email from Namecheap. Of course, you get a domain first, but get a domain name email. And then once you have that email, okay, in Namecheap, you're going to be able to communicate with your responses in your email. Very powerful. And you could speak about that because you know about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so true. I recommend that, you don't use any free email service providers. If you're having an Aweber account, you don't want to set up your account and in the settings have your regular email. It's not the same. You can't treat it like that because the autoresponder will not deliver your emails properly. That's why it's recommended, like what Rich said, you want to have your own domain name email address. So usually what we do is we do this as a setup for our new members. When they join our team, we give it as a bonus. We do the setup for them. And that's part of the setup is we recommend that they, go through our affiliate link and, we're completely transparent about that. They'll go and get a Namecheap account right through our affiliate. They will open the account. Then we guide them through the setup and make sure that the Aweber is connected to a domain name email. So we basically advise them to upgrade to what is called a private email. I had this conversation today with one of our students who needed the understanding of why they actually have to have a private email to reply to their subscribers instead of just using a regular Gmail. Well, because Gmail is a free email service provider, it's not a guarantee it's going to go into their inbox. And with the all new updates with Google, they have to whitelist that email address. So what better way to get close to your subscriber than to use the private email address, right? Because it's already linked with the Aweber. So now all you do is when that person clicks an action and hits a response and says and replies a message to you, where's that email? Where's their response? It's going to go to the private email of Namecheap where you upgraded, and you could actually reply through and communicate back and forth and build the relationship that way.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't do that. They actually focus on trying to get that sale automatically through their autoresponder, but this is a relationship building business, right?
That's
and
right.
how could you really, cut through the competition?
Mhm.
Is just really, find that hole in the marketplace,
Yes.
right? So if you could actually reply privately and build a relationship and
Yes.
give something away, maybe, right? I remember someone had a question for me. And I remember what I did was I said, you know what? I'm going to reply with a video just to be unique, right?
Oh yeah,
Instead of
yeah, you
replying
did
with a
that.
text, I reply with a video. Can you imagine how that person felt when I replied with a video and give them some value? Probably
Awesome.
loved it. Probably, wait a minute, nobody said that to me. They just
Mm.
probably replied just, with text,
That little
right? Or not
extra,
reply at
extra.
all.
Yes.
So it's just thinking outside the box, you know what I mean? Just think of different strategies.
Well, it's the same thing that they do with social media. Facebook, has that microphone where people use it for audio messaging, like a walkie-talkie back and forth. I call it the walkie-talkie of Facebook. And you go back and forth, and you can hear the other person, and you can't see them, but you can hear them. But there are some people that are like ballsy like that, and they'll just pick up the video call, and you'll be seeing it ringing, and it's like you have a video call, and then you see them on camera. And now you're having this kind of conversation, but it's a little bit different though, because either you know them or you're just getting to know them and you're not expecting this. So this is why, like, I don't like to pick up video calls that quick. I prefer to make an appointment and have a conversation that way versus them cold calling me. Oh gosh, no. No way. I don't like that, Rich. You know that. I
Nope,
have
nope, that doesn't work.
for how many years? The last thing I want to do is answer a cold video call.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work at
No,
all.
it does not work. No. All right, you guys getting value from that? Let me know in the chat. Yes. Oh, yes, they're getting value. Very good. Awesome. Okay. Hey, Mike Hobbs. All right. Awesome. Another
So, Mike
awesome
Hobbs,
person there.
welcome to the live.
Welcome to the hot seat. Thank you very much for being here. Absolutely. Okay, so we got a question from Ryan Riley, all the way from Scotland. Ooh, Rich, we're
Scotland.
going on, aren't we? Okay,
Scottish
Ryan
boy.
Riley. Why do you think I'm not, what is it? Oh, why do you think my posts are not getting or are getting little engagement? You want me to look at your Facebook profile? Okay. So why is it that you think that you're not getting a lot of engagement? Are you not really seeing anything? Is that what you're asking, Ryan?
You're gonna audit his Facebook?
I think he wants me to audit his Facebook. Ooh,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a live audit. Oh, this is embarrassing for some people when they see this. Okay, so Ryan, you asked for it.
He's gonna get it.
You're gonna get it. Ace is gonna go to your profile on your Facebook and let's audit it. Okay, let me go and share the screen. Let's see here. All right, share screen. Everybody see that? Rich, do I need a full screen now, or you can see that?
Yeah, you want to full screen that. Yep.
Okay. How's that? Better? Much better?
Much
Okay.
better.
So here's the thing. Now, the data that I am looking at is from a viewer standpoint. So I don't own your account, so I cannot see the real numbers of how many total friends you have. But because we are connected, I can only see what you've set up as far as your settings and permissions for your audience to have access to. So the first thing I can see is you have 512 followers. So you do have followers, but then you also have 0 following. So like this can be misleading. Okay, this could be very misleading because you probably have a lot of mutual friends, see, we have 22 mutual friends. So between my contacts and your contacts, we have mutual friends that we know through different things, right? Different circles. However, let's audit this bad boy. Okay, first things first, impression is everything, okay? When I go to your profile, and if I'm completely brand spanking new and I've never been to your profile before and you ask me to be a friend, I'm already turned off by your timeline cover. I don't see it very attractive. It doesn't brand you. I don't see your face there. I don't see your messaging, and you have a disconnect here with me because I do see your name and I see the message, but it's not good enough. Okay. This cover should be redone. You should have it rebranded. You could outsource the work and you can have somebody professionally brand you. I'll show you an example in a few minutes of the proper way to brand your profile for business. Okay. So looking down below, I like to do in the audit your intro. So now your intro, there is no specific call to action here. Okay. You're missing a lot of opportunity here and you're leaving money on the table. Why do I say that? Because in your intro, it's got to have some kind of context of, hey, would you like to learn, about internet marketing? Click this link in the bio, or have some kind of domain name that you own that somebody can go to. In my profile, I have a link to book an appointment for a consult, but I'm a coach. That's why I do that. But it's for you, if you're just an affiliate, you can put your affiliate link to your program or your product. Or if you like to start doing consults first and pre-screen your buyers before you start going forward with them, you can have it here as well. So kind of clean this up a little bit, okay? The next thing is, okay, right here, the first 5 posts, okay? If I scroll down, and this is the scroll rule of ACE, okay? I'm going to look at your last 5 posts, and they have to be eye captivating, curiosity based. They got to be value driven, okay? So yesterday's post, let's look at it. Mine not to use power traffic line. If buying traffic, the traffic is shit and full of bots, you have been warned. Okay, so obviously you've got some beef against some other program out there and you're putting this out there, but look at your engagement. You see how there's not real context on it. You're just putting like just 2 sentences about like ranting about a particular other program, but you got to put like why. You're not really saying anything here. There's not enough value. Okay. So that's a big no-no. All right. You need to work on that. The second thing, video. Okay. So now you're on video, right? And you're creating your content here. And the video topic is create great content so you can make more moolah and get more people into your funnel. Okay. I haven't played the video. I'm not going to play the video, but immediately, okay, you've got to work on the way you have this position. So a lot of people make this mistake, okay? And this is not me like ragging on you, but I'm just saying you cannot have the camera like this or you're going to look like a turkey with a double chin. All right? You got to get the camera off your face like this. This is bad. You have to find a way to have the eye, which is this right here of the cam, pointing at your face. So always look at the camera first before you hit record. So that way you can have like this nice profile, right? Like you see how I am? If I did videos like this, I'm going to be fine, right? But if I'm like this, okay, not going to look too good if I'm like in your face. You know what I mean? Okay. So just work on it. And this is a classic beginner mistake. I totally understand. So that's why I'm auditing your profile. Okay, so work on your posture, get your face better, position the camera on your phone, a little bit better, pull the phone away a little bit farther. So that way it looks a little bit like more of a nicer profile from like the bust all the way up to your head instead of just this, okay? Because if I did this and I'm in shape, I will look like I have a double chin and I don't like that look. So I'm just going to be like this. Okay. So now let me go to the next video. Okay. So you're on a roll. You're creating multiple videos, which is great. All right. And you're creating different types of posts about your audience's pain points and solutions. So I can see clearly that you're learning from your training, and that's a good thing. And you're taking little takeaways and doing videos on them. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. So far, so good, Brian. You're doing great. Why affiliate struggle? Problem. Very good. Creating content around your avatar's pain problems. And then what? You're supposed to provide the solution. What is the solution? Whatever your offer is, you're going to frame it around what the problem is as the solution. Okay. Very good. Part 1, part 2. I do like series, right, Rich? I love series. Series are awesome. We used to do series all the time, right, hun? Remember series?
Yep, I remember.
Part 1, part 2, part 3. Keep that thing rolling. I think we did like as much as what, 10?
Yep, I still do that also with YouTube. Like when we do the live streams, when we upload the full video,
Yeah.
Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. It's like
Yes.
podcasting. That's what they do.
There you go. See, now you got the camera a little bit further in this video. So it's a little bit of a struggle, I know, because you know where you are in your house. You're trying to find good lighting. You want to open up the windows and the blinds more a little bit, get some daylight in, do the best you can with work with what you got, right? So I like this profile better. Trying to do more of your videos like this where we can see the full face and the bust all the way up. This is good. Deep breathing and meditation. So now you're talking about mindset. Now that's Rich's department. When Rich is talking about videos about mindset, right, Rich?
The thing about it is I look at this profile and I'm confused.
Yeah.
I see confusion.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why is because, there's different niches in the marketplace, right? You have, or some people say niche. You have network marketing, you have weight loss, you have, mindset, personal development, motivation. You have all these different types of niches, right? Affiliate marketing.
Yes.
And the list goes on and on.
Right.
So when you're talking about mindset, and then you're talking about how to make money online,
Yeah.
you have to really think about like, what is your message and who is your message for?
Yes.
Is that message that you're speaking, is it matching your audience? This is very important. I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying right now. Is your message matching your audience? Who are your friends? Who is your audience? Is your audience just anybody? Are they network marketers? Are they affiliate marketers? Are they business opportunity seekers? Who are they? You need to know who they are, because if you don't know who they are, your message might not be resonating with them, and you're just doing this for absolutely nothing.
Right. And this
Okay?
gets down to my point why he has very little engagement. It's because
that's the thing.
there's a disconnect
doesn't
with
know the
the
audience.
You don't have the right connection. You're all over the place pretty much. And you got to narrow down your niche and what content you're going to be creating for your avatar. And what I'm seeing here is just a lot of different stuff. Now you're putting health and wellness into this too. See,
Confusion.
this is past 5. This is past 5 posts already. So what do I recommend? A definite overhaul. And you definitely want to start putting more writing content, not just this one-liner stuff. You need to start like writing stories. Okay. Let me share with you guys an example with one of our top students, Jessica. Let's go to her profile. And Jessica, this is branded to Jessica. Now, when everybody goes to Jessica's profile, you can immediately feel like she is definitely somebody I want to work with, right? This is the approach. It's not because she's a female. It has nothing to do with that. It's just her messaging, her brand. It's there. I help people do what? Fire their boss, work from anywhere. So there's her messaging, what she wants to do. Now, is she going to walk her walk and do her talk? Yes, because look at this. Join my Facebook group. She has a Facebook tribe. So she's just going to keep it very simple for herself, make it easier, and just put the Facebook URL, which is great, by the way, because Facebook wants you to stay on their profile. They don't want you to leave. Yeah. Okay. So very good on her part on that. And look, she's already started on the 90-day challenge on day 1. And there she is. She's doing her video. But look at this. Do you see video after video with reels all the time? No, you don't, because what she's doing, she's creating content. She's building up story-based type posts. The same thing we teach in Email Academy about creating stories for your email list. The same thing you're doing also with your profile for your audience. Okay. So this is very eye appealing. When you go to her profile, she's basically modeling and doing things that I've taught her. Okay. And she's doing it right. This is how she's able to have success, but she's not doing reels all the time. See, that's the hiccup. Everybody thinks the easy way out is just doing video all the time. You can still do video, right, Rich? But you got to mix it up.
You got to mix it up. Definitely.
Yeah. So I really love this. Way to go, Jessica, and really proud of you. So Ryan, if there's anything I can say, I want you to follow this team member. She is on the same team as ours. Follow this team member. Look what she's doing and model it, because this is going to help your profile tremendously. Okay.
Absolutely. I agree.
Awesome. Way to go, Jessica, and way to go, Ryan. And great job on taking imperfect action. You know, I'm not ragging on you. I'm just saying in the audit, when I looked at your profile, you know, it definitely shows that you took imperfect action. But now with the hot seat, you pretty much got coached on the spot. Now you need to go back and change some things and start doing things anew based on our recommendations. Okay. And if you need additional
Absolutely.
assistance, Ryan, just come to us. Awesome. Woo! All right. Any other questions, you guys? Rich, you're muted.
Yes, I'm muted.
Okay. Any other questions? Comments? Preguntas?
Preguntas, questions. Here they come.
I'm going to be using this tonight when you're not here, Rich.
Oh,
I'm going to be using this. I don't want to be bit by no strays.
oh my God. They're gonna get some heat.
Yeah, I know. All right, you guys, let's see here. I'm going to refresh the page here. Let's see if you guys got any questions. If not, we're going to wrap this early. Okay, we're going to wrap this real early. We want to be here long, but if you guys don't got no questions, nothing else, we're going to have to wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, definitely. Any other questions, comments, you guys? Things that you're stuck on? Let me take a look over here in the Internet Marketing Pros Facebook group, see if they got any questions. Hang on just a second. A little delay here. Okay. Let's see here. Any questions? Joshua just joined the live. Welcome, Joshua, to the hot seat. Any questions about your business that you need help on or you like to know? Let us know. We just finished doing an audit for someone's Facebook account. And, you know, it was pretty straightforward. You know, Rich and I, you know, we want people to do better when it comes to branding themselves and getting their messaging right so that they can attract the right types of leads and buyers. And you can do it organically because we did it.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. So let's see. I don't see any more questions.
Diane Lewis says still stuck on the same thing we talked about earlier. I'm stuck, not stuff. Okay. Still stuck on the same thing we talked earlier about. Okay. Yeah. You're still stuck on what? On the emailing, the process. Colleen says this was very informative tonight. Yes, it was. I'm glad you actually got value from it. It's great to see when somebody asks questions like that. If we have to go take a look at review of their profile, I'll do it. You ask me to, I'll go and look at your profile. Doesn't cost a dime. Just a little bit of my time from the hot seat live, but don't forget, everybody's seeing it now. Everybody here, everybody on YouTube, everybody's seeing it.
Ray Clark says sounds
I'm
good.
auditing it. Yeah.
Ray Clark says sounds good, coach. So model what Jessica is doing.
Absolutely. What Jessica's doing, you know, because she's basically one of our top students, you know, we've taught her well, and she's still in the learning process, right, Rich? She's still learning as she learns and earns at the same time. That's the way we do it, right? Earning while learning.
Yeah, we got a question here from Sandy McKay. Have you heard about Max Bounty? If so, what do you think of it? Yes. I have an account with Max Bounty. I also have an account with Nexus. These are more about CPA offers or CPL. CPL is cost per lead. So you could actually get paid just for someone just, you know, putting their information in, not to buy anything, but, you know, you can still make some money. You make a few bucks. Now, when it comes to, you know, CPA, those are more make money online offers, you know, quick make money online offers that the way the copy is done, it works really good for solo ad traffic. It really does. But you still want to follow the process of what we're telling you when you're building your list and how to segment and everything, right? Because if you just sell, and that's all you're focusing on, then you're going to piss off your list and they're going to buy anything from you, no matter if it's from Max Bounty or you know, Nexus or, you know what I mean? Any of the CPA offers, it doesn't matter. You have to follow the same principle. However, I do like Max Bounty. I do like Nexus. I have both of them. And the reason why is because I love the way they do the copywriting when it comes to the video sales letters. So that's why I know they convert very, very well when we drive traffic with them. And it's really a good way to, let's say you want to build your list, right? You want to make sure your capture page converts at a pretty high opt-in rate, like let's say 50, 60% plus, right? If you're capable of getting an opt-in page about that high, even 50%, you're fine. You're getting more leads, okay, into your list, but I guarantee you're probably going to get some sales too. So it's a good way to get some upfront capital, right, with CPA offers while you're building your list, okay? So I want you to think about that because offers are important, but the right offers are more important. And CPAs have great offers to actually sell on the front end. And you got to make sure that these offers are not old either. Every offer, every funnel has a timeline. But if you have the masses running out there and promoting it, eventually it's not going to be hot anymore. It's going to get cold. And it's going to be a lot harder to convert. So just a little food for thought there.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah. See? And a lot of times when it comes to those CPA offers, you really can learn a lot from their broadcasts because it's congruent with the offer. So then you get to learn, as you're studying to like how to fine tune and tweak your own campaigns when you see that stuff, because copy is everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, you can learn a lot from those CPA offer VSLs.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yes. I've learned a lot from them. Absolutely.
Yep. Model.
Rich, have you heard about ahrefs.com for website use?
Yes, I have. You could actually use that for some SEO research. You'll be able to, let's say that you want to build a website or blog, for example. You want to be able to look at other websites and look at their keywords, right? And when you find those keywords, you could use that and put it in that website, right? And you'll be able to get so much data, okay? It's a very, very great tool to do your, your keyword research, your SEO research. So that way you can start getting traffic by not trying to, reinvent the wheel, but you'll be able to model after someone who did the homework for you before you even get started.
Brilliant, brilliant. Patty Dowd says, I haven't looked, but where do you find the age of the ad on Max Bounty, Rich?
The age of the ad. I don't see the age of the ad. It's just you have to understand there's always new offers coming out. Like for me, I'll get an email and they'll let me know what's new. And you got to pay attention to that. Okay. So if they say, hey, brand new funnel, brand new offer, when that comes out, you should be getting emailed. And if not, you may want to question that. Because I get emails, for example, for Nexus, right? I get emails and they'll let me know these are the hottest ones right now that are converting, or brand new 2023, make money online offer, whatever the name of the offer is. So look at your email and see if they're sending you emails, Max Bounty, and say, look to see if they're letting you know if there's some new offers coming out or which ones are currently converting the best.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Raymond Clark is here, huh, Rich?
Yes, he is.
Ray, I'm starting to find some stuff about your setup already. Rich, you want to tell him what he's missing?
Well, here's the thing. You need your own domain name email, and you need a domain, because without it, you won't have a domain name email. So you're gonna have to pay for a domain in Namecheap and then buy a private email in Namecheap. Normally, when we do the setups on this point, we have you present so we can actually make sure you're getting the right things. So that way we can tie it to Aweber. You'll get more visibility and you won't go into spam as much, okay? Plus, we have to set up your DKIM, okay, for your security for your emails. So that way, Google, Yahoo, MSN, they don't look at you like, your spam and stuff like that.
Exactly, because when I was doing the setup, I ran into the hiccup, and it was he used his free email account, which is Gmail, and that's
you'll get shut down by Aweber because
it will shut you down.
You can't use those free emails because it hurts the server and their sending rate from that autoresponder, right? You don't want to do that. So make
Exactly.
sure that, this is what I tell you to do. Name cheap, get a domain name. Call it Raymond Clark, which is probably taken. It's a pretty common name. Raymond middle initial Clark, okay? And, use that as a domain because you need to make that domain name email as personal as possible. If you make a name that sounds kind of spammy, you know what I mean? It's not going to work as well. The more personal, the better. Google loves it when there's personal emails being replied to. And that's a strategy we just talked about a little while ago, that when
Yes.
somebody actually replies to one of your emails and one of the strategies
Yes.
we teach, right?
Yes.
Actually, that helps your sending rate because Google, MSN, Yahoo email providers love it when people reply to those emails. Very important.
So we'll follow up with Ray on that one. Rich, you're on your trip and you won't be back till next Friday. So, Patty Dow said, Rich, should we implement something like Max Bounty and refs along with everything we are doing?
I think what is it, AF Reg? I can't pronounce it, but I want you to think about this. That is only important if you're building a strategy with a blog. Okay? Remember that. That's a good site for that specific reason, because it'll give you a lot of data, data from other websites. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very important. So as far as Max Bounty, as far as your CPA offers, it's always good to test different offers when you're driving traffic to build your list, because you can make upfront capital from testing different offers.
Yes.
Because like I said, offers have a shelf life. All offers have a shelf life.
All of them.
Okay, they'll be hot in the beginning and they'll sell like hotcakes. And then what happens afterwards, it starts to get not hot, it starts to go warm.
Yep.
Right? Then it gets cold. Then it won't convert as well because people have seen it already, right? It's like if you're driving in the highway, right, or the freeway, and you're seeing a big billboard on the side of the highway, and you look at that thing and you're like, you know what? That's interesting. What is that? Right? And it piques your interest, right? And then you go back to it again because you're on your way to work and you see the same thing every day. You're gonna look at it, and then after a while, you're just gonna be like, it's that thing again. And then you're gonna watch it again, and it's gonna be, after a while, you're not even gonna look at it, you're just gonna drive by it and not even bother to look at it. That's what happens with offers online. They all have a shelf life. Remember that.
Yep. So Ray Clark said,
think about the multiplication too, right? Think about the multiplication. I want to add this too.
Oh,
If you have 10,000 affiliates running the same offer, what's going to happen? It's not exciting anymore. People are just going to be like, oh, I know what that is. It's not a big deal. But if a new one comes out, they're like, what is that? Oh, that looks hot. They get excited about it. They never heard about it.
That's what's
People
happening.
love that shiny object shit, man. I'm telling you right now. That's why you see all these people jumping from opportunity to opportunity, which is not the right thing to do. But marketers know that works because it builds hype. It's new. It's the new hot thing. The new hot thing won't really bring you long-term success.
It won't.
But as a marketer, if you're selling it like with a CPA offer, you'll be able to create some upfront.
The guys with the bigger lists, those guys, they're gonna bank. They're gonna bank big time because they know how to make move first movers advantage. That's what's gonna happen for them. They're gonna be moving quick and fast.
They know it.
They know how to get their hitters right in alignment. And they start getting up different spots and they start filling up those spots in the matrices, and they know how to do all that. That's their game. That's how they do that. But
I've done it before in the past.
We don't roll like that.
Yeah, no, I know all about that because I did it 2009. So I understand that whole process. I understand that whole deal. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable.
No, I don't find any integrity in it whatsoever. Comment from Ray says, I bought the domain name. A new domain, Raymond Clark 123 is my domain name in PLS.
Okay, PLS has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
No.
PLS has a domain name for the websites and the funnels that provide you in PLS. However, when I'm talking about domain name, to create a domain name email, this is about email marketing, totally separate.
Totally separate. You have to do this step, or otherwise your Aweber is not going to work. It's good that
And
you have
Namecheap is cheap, because I mean, you'll get a domain
Yeah.
name, let's say it's Raymond and middle initial Clark,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden, you pay like what, $9, 9 something for Namecheap, and then you get a private email for like, and that's for the year. And then you pay
Yeah.
like 11 something.
I'll send
12
him
bucks a year.
instructions. I'll send you, Ray, instructions in Messenger, so that way you know where to go, okay, to get that, and the steps you have to follow, okay? But you don't have to set it up, because you upgraded. That's part of the bonus for going for HomeBiz Pro. Rich and I will still continue with your setup, but we've got to pause your setup because we have to do this part, and this is the hiccup. So right after the hot seat, I'll send that over to you.
It's all about the
Let's see.
tech. It's all about the tech being set up
It
properly.
is,
I guess.
man. It is. And if these guys don't do it right, they're going to be wondering, like, why is my stuff not coming? This is why we tell you, when we say something, you know, we say, don't do something, don't do it. You're not supposed to, because if you do, you're going against what your coaches are telling you.
Don't
And
touch
we
it.
know, you don't know, we do. And we've been through this for so many years. We made a lot of mistakes. So what we're telling you is to keep money in your pocket so you don't freaking make costly mistakes. You don't drive solo ads when you're not set up yet.
And don't jump to shiny objects and keep spending money and never solving your own problem.
Hello. Yes. Okay, let's see here. Donald Candies, welcome to the hot seat. You say, hey guys, when you have 2 offers in 2 separate businesses, which should you market first or both? Good question. So Donald Candies wants to know, when you have 2 different offers in 2 separate businesses, which should you market first, or do you market both?
You market both on a rotator when you're driving traffic. When you're driving traffic, you can create a rotator. And that rotator, you can put up, I would say, like 3 offers.
Yeah, you can.
And then just let them rotate when you're driving traffic.
And that's what's sweet about those digital tools,
Yeah.
that you can do that kind of a thing. And we use one that you can put like up to 5 different offers, and to just keep, you know, rotating between.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're buying a big pack, like I've done, like, I don't know, like 1,000 clicks. I did that before, and I would put about 5 different offers. If you're doing 300 clicks, probably like, I would just do like maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah,
know?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, Donald, that's the answer. If you have 2 different offers, 2 separate businesses, get a rotator going, put a tracking link on both of those offers, and let them rotate between the different pages. So that
Yeah.
way, you know which offer is going to get the best one. It's kind of like a competition too, isn't it, Rich?
Yes, and if you are talking about social media, connecting, closing, you have to promote the one you believe in the most.
The one that you believe in the most. That's right, because you can't sell something that you don't believe. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Dione says, if I don't reply to the one opt-in, I don't respond soon, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them. Yeah, you have a 24-hour window, honestly, when it comes to like your buyers. And if you have a customer that's there and, you know, they've gone through a trial, or maybe they bumped the trial over and they decided to just upgrade, you have to follow up with them ASAP, like as soon as possible, because they're hot right there, right, babe? It's the psychology behind it. They're hot right there. They just bought, and you got to capitalize on that. And that's the opportunity for you to either get another upsell for a high ticket if you can, or get them acquainted with you and get connected on social media so you can give them a set of point, guide, and direct type instructions on what to do next. It's not rocket science, but when it comes to this stuff and you don't know it, you have to be guided on what to do a little bit in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And a lot of mentors, they do that, you know, for their team members that I know they do that. That's where I've learned my leadership from. If they're helping me, then I'm gonna pass the baton and help somebody else. Absolutely.
Sounds good. See,
answering my questions. You 2 are awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. 5 more minutes before we go with the hot seat.
See, Ray Clark says, I got Namecheap domain name. Make sure that the domain name you got is your name. Make it personal.
Yeah, it's not like some kind of like, you know, fire your boss 9 to 5 or some things like that. Just make sure it's like your name.
See, Ray Clark says, hey, it's Rich, I need your 23 follow-up messages. Thanks.
Well, we don't build the business for you, but we teach you how to build the business for yourself. You teach a man how to fish, he'll be able to feed himself for a lifetime. If you give a man a fish, he can only feed himself for that day.
Yeah, that's true.
That's from the
That's true.
Bible.
My mom's over here. She agrees with that.
Right? It's true.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to wrap this up, guys. What is this? Oh, comment. Donald Candies. I'm cooking smothered turkey wings, and I'm thinking of you guys. Turkey wings. Oh, man. Yeah.
That sounds good.
You ready to get another flight? We're going to have to go to Cali. Turkey wings. Oh, man. Save me a plate. That sounds real good right now.
All right, guys. I want to thank you for being here on the hot seat. I know it's a little bit different since I'm away right now, but we're still here for you.
Yes.
So if you have any questions, make sure that you post them in the chat area here, and we'll save that one for the next hot seat. And if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, be sure to leave the comments below the YouTube video. Make sure you ask your questions below this video. That way we can put your questions on the hot seat and help you crush it in 2023 and 2024. All right. With that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
My name is Ace Guzman. Thank you so much for joining us on the hot seat. We'll see you guys next Friday. Same time, same bat channel.
Same bad channel, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Bye, guys.
Take care.